We're here with Mr. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's all the I've ever met.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Listen, I had to do that. 2 nights NWS. Both nights sellouts. On the independent scene. You're back now on major television with TNA. How do you feel about this?
I feel good, and I'm glad to be able to. I think right now is an exciting time in the professional wrestling industry. I think that TNA is poised to start making some major gains on television. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a long, hard road, but it's exciting. There's actual competition, and I know all the guys at TNA are very excited, which hopefully that makes all the independent guys very excited too. Because I remember when I first started on the business, ECW, WCW, and WWE, or WWF at the time, were 3 hot promotions, and there was always that channel flipping going on. And hopefully that'll pick up again. So and then hopefully that'll trickle down to you guys, and and also you'll be able to cultivate some young talent that can then get called up to the main rosters of either WWE or TNA. And I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You watched a couple of our kids tonight. Now, we're high on the Nigerian Nightmares. And I've always said they are unique. And what we do here on the independent scene is very low budgeted. But can you imagine with the pyrotechs
Definitely.
and the entranceways, how they would get over there?
Definitely.
Now, don't
Definitely.
agree with me. Tell me what your true feelings. I know you watched them. What are your thoughts on them?
There's always room for improvement in everybody.
Right.
But as you said, they do have a very unique look, and as long as they can tell the story in the ring and keep the audience captivated, and just keep learning, and those guys were, I could tell that they were paying attention to what was going on in all the matches, and watching. And that's what you have to do if you want to succeed. If you want to elevate your career, you have to watch the other guys perform. Guys that are worse than you, guys that are better than you, and I noticed that's what they were doing. So that's a definite plus in their column. It's just a matter of time, and also putting yourself out there as much as you can so that you are in a position to be seen by the WWE or TNA. So we'll see what happens.
I learned last night by talking to you that you talked to some of the young guys about accenting their positive moves and trying to work around their negatives. A lot of guys that are here don't take the chance to pick your mind and a lot of other people's minds. And in this business, it's always been, in order to learn, you've got to ask. And when we started years ago, you would ask a veteran, would you watch my match?
Yeah.
And would you tell me what I did wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has the intelligence to do that.
To me, the last 10 independent shows I've worked, I've had maybe 1 or 2 guys come up to me and ask me that.
I can't understand
that's
that.
definitely telling of, today's, the mentality of today's wrestlers. I don't know if they're not being taught. I mean, that's something that was never taught to me. It just kind of, it just seems like a given. Like you would, if you want to learn, you would ask of somebody that, has more experience than you do. And that's, I'm going to say it, that guys, if you want to, succeed in this business, you gotta watch the vets, watch guys that have been there, and try to pick their brains and learn from them. Ask them what you're doing wrong. Don't expect a pat on the back. A lot of guys do. They ask you, did you see my match? Did you see my match? Yeah, well, this looked a little, crappy or whatever. Yeah, but did my backflip look really cool? Did my backflip look cool? Well,
It's
no,
basic.
because
it's a basic move.
anybody can do a backflip.
Yeah, even I could have.
Tell
one
me
time.
a story. Tell
Yeah.
me a story.
So your experience has been on what, 10 shows now in the independent scene in the last
Oh.
short while. How do you feel about it? Would you come back we would love to see you again. Would you come back to us?
Definitely. If you pay me
Well, that's...
probably double what you pay
Well, I don't know. If I did that, my partner's wife wouldn't sleep with him for a month.
No. Definitely, I'd love to come back.
Good.
So.
We treated you good?
Well, pretty good.
Okay. All right.
It's been great, and both of the guys that I worked with here were very talented and very professional, and they're good guys.
Good. I'm glad.
And that's not only do we need guys who are talented, but we need guys who are good people in this business.
I'm going to step away, and I would like you to just to do your little signature for the NWS people.
My little signature.
Oh yeah. Well, the.
You mean the
Mr. Anderson.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, see you later, man.